What you looking for? A squirrel? Where's a squirrel? You know where there's a squirrel? Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. I'm fixing to start washing buckskins in preparation to make my buckskin jacket. Now I have several hides here. I have a book. I do not have it out here with me. I'll show you the book in a short clip somewhere. And it's about making buckskin clothes. I don't know that it's the best book. It's the only one that I have on the subject. I have done some research, this, that, and the other. A lot of what I do, I just kind of figure out. So what I'm going to do is wash this. All of these have been tanned. They've all been smoked, all that stuff. Some of them's been tanned different ways, and I experiment a lot. Some of them were tanned better than others. I am not an expert at tanning. I know how to tan. My biggest problem is the lack of time. I get sidetracked and forget about them and whatever else. But you want to wash these. And you want to wash them for a couple of reasons. One is after they're washed, they're supposed to shrink a little bit. So you want that to happen before you make your jacket or your pants or shirt, whatever you're going to make. Now, I like my buckskin. I have got two in here that is like really soft, like shirt material. So I may actually wind up making a shirt out of them too. But I really like more of a leather feel. I don't really want them like really, really soft. A lot of my buckskin from the future, once I get me a suit of clothes made, is going to make bags and pouches and fringe for knife sheaths, all that sort of thing. So we're going to wash them for the next reason of getting some of the smoke smell out. Obviously, after you smoke these in that smokehouse, they have a real strong smoke smell. So we're going to get this all down in this bucket, and I don't know that a 5-gallon bucket is the ideal way to do this. This is just the way I'm going to do it. Now, I have another tub over here, a couple of mineral tubs. So you want to use a soap that is not harsh. So we have this bag of it is scented soaps, flavor, different stuff. And this one's one I've been using in the bathtub. This about broke, down to the bare minimum. It's enough to finish doing what I want here, but it's that Amish soap. So I'm gonna just get it in here, and I want to get this soap all in the water. And I'm just going to hand wash these one at a time and hang them up behind me over here on these racks and dry them. So I'm not going to do no in-depth whole bunch of video on washing this. Basically, I'm going to wash them, give you a little bit of idea of how I'm washing them. And I don't know if I'm going to have to re-break them. I'm not supposed to. But I'm sure I'll probably have to kind of stretch them just a little bit. I'm hoping not no major amount of work to do this. I'm going to be very disappointed if I do. But you don't want to use a soap with any harsh chemicals in it, they say. So this Amish soap is a natural made soap. And I'm going to use it. And when we get these all washed, dried back out, we're going to lay them out, let them dry. So here in the next day or two, I don't know how long it'll take me to make this video. The jacket making part of this video will probably be in a couple of different videos, okay? I'm going to take my time and do it, and because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just figuring it out. So anyway, I'm going to just leave that down in the bottom. So what I'm going to do, and you've seen people tan with soap, so and I'm not going to do no whole bunch of vigorous scrubbing. You see, I'm just kind of opening it. And time I get all of these done, y'all, I'll probably be soaking wet, okay? Oh, that's fairly decent. So I'm gonna hang them over these poles up here and let them dry. Smells a lot better already. Now to the next one. See my makeshift rack, I'll throw it up here just to probably need to tie this. That'll keep the wind from blowing it over. I've only got, tilt y'all down just, I've got just 2 more. These are the real soft ones. And they're not gonna make great clothes because obviously, let me see if I can find it on there. You see where this is, I brain tanned this one. It done really good. Except I ripped some holes in it and had to sew them up, which is all right. I wouldn't attempt to like try to sell these to somebody. I have done a lot of experimenting and learning and practicing. And I've made some mistakes, but I about got it figured out down to pretty well how I'm gonna do mine. And I have found out these young does, if you're gonna make shirts, the does and stuff is a lot easier to work with. So we're gonna tan some more this fall, make some more stuff. All right, one more. So what I've done is just sloshed them around in there, and y'all look at this water. I don't know if you can tell. You can see how brown and nasty that water is. I was gonna tilt it up where you can see in there. I tell you what. Now you see that water. That's some god awful stuff there. So anyway, what I'm doing, somewhat just wringing them out. I can tell some of the hides I did early on versus the later ones. There ain't as many holes in them. We'll probably do these videos though, y'all, in several parts, so I don't know when I'll cut them off and be done. And So anyway, we may just call this episode, do a short video on washing these buckskins. That way, because the making of the jacket video liable to get way too long. Oh. And they should be a tad of soap. Look at that, y'all. Well, I didn't use all my soap up. So y'all, I ought to be able to come up out of all of this. I know some of it's got some tears, some of it's not as quality as the other, but enough to at least make me a jacket. The thin ones over here, I'm probably going to attempt to make a shirt, and there may be enough left. We'll see how I can piece it together. I would love to make me a pair of leggings, or I don't know, probably going to wind up though making bags. I'm probably going to tan a couple this year to make me a pair of pants or leggings out of. So anyway, once we start whittling on them and seeing what's this, that, and the other left, because I don't have no problem with having seams, stitching pieces together to get the best I can get out of it. But I can see, like these right here, you see there's a couple of small holes right there. And then the other one there's a couple of holes in it. So we're going to see. But anyway, thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.